Folks, we're back again, and I don't know, it's just sometimes things come to me as I'm going through the course of my day. Again, looks like the market's having a fun day. Things are doing well. Man, I really wish I would have done this investment one trading day earlier. I'd be really bringing in some nice reward from that, but it happens, whatever, right? You win some and some you just gain a little, right? Anyhow, so what's this video about? Okay, over the last few weeks, you folks have been watching me invest in things. I've been showing you, I've started off with talking basics of what's a stock, what's a mutual fund, what's an ETF, and just walking you up the chain, so to speak, up the foundation of what basic securities are and how you trade in them, how you make money. I know some of y'all probably still haven't even bought your first stock yet. I would suggest put some money into an investment at, what are these things, a Schwab or a TD Waterhouse or whatever these places are anymore, I don't know. But anyways, get a, where you have a brokerage account somewhere and just go buy a cheap stock. I mean, look at this, what's this one here, DOFSQ. It's trading at 21 cents a share. Take 20 bucks. I don't think it's going to kill you, right? Get past that angst of actually investing into something, and so you can get past that. And but what's my point to all this? Okay, I'm goofing around with this, and yeah, I've read a lot, I understand a lot, and all that. What, do I consider myself an expert? No. If I was, this is what I'd be doing this for a living. Am I working towards that? See, there's today's topic. What is your goal? Why are you doing this, right? It's just like your job. If you've got a job and if you don't really have a goal, in other words, if you don't know why you're going to that job, it's going to get pretty mundane really fast. I mean, it's going to get to the point waking up every morning, you're thinking about eating a barrel because you don't have any reason. If you don't have a reason, then why are you doing it? That's what you're going to find yourself asking yourself. But if you've got a goal, if you got a big dream, in other words, if you want to go on a vacation once a year, you want a big house, something, whatever your goal is, you need to figure that out because it'll help keep you motivated. Same thing with investing. Why are you doing this? So I got put thinking about things a little bit because I was having a conversation today with someone via text, and so it got me motivated. So I put together a little spreadsheet. All right, so, and I know in one of my videos I talked about, hey, if I was a young person and I don't have a whole lot of money, or basically I got no money to invest, that I recommended, well, maybe you need to get a second job or a third job or a fourth. I don't know, however many you're working now. I feel for you trying to make ends meet in this market. It's in this economy. It's tough. But here's the thing. If you want to get really motivated, if you have a reason, if you have a goal, if you have a desire, okay, right now you're young. You get up every day, you think, not a big deal, get up. Wait until you're in your 30s, and then your 40s, and your 50s, and let me tell you, you're going to start getting tired. And getting up to that stupid alarm clock after a while, you're going to get to where it's not your friend. So the point to all this is sooner or later, you're going to want to walk away from your job. I call it the job or jerking off the boss. You're going to want to walk away from that. So, all right, here's a basic plan for you. I call it 4 years or less. I'm actually working on one right now that's 1 year or less because I make pretty good money, all right? But anyhow, the point being is even if you're not, all right, here's your goal, to accumulate 30 grand in your investment portfolio. In other words, in your brokerage account. Why? Well, let's walk through the math. Now, I say 30. Honestly, if you hit 20, 25, you're there. A lot of people think, I got to have $1 million before I can retire. No, do the math. Retirement isn't some age. Retirement isn't, some grandiose number. A retirement is having enough money coming in to cover your cost of living so you don't have to go do a job. That's retirement. All right. I mean, I'm just putting it basic, summing it up in real basic terms. So if you get an extra job, find one that makes you, I use $10 an hour. I don't even know what minimum wage is, to be honest with you. But, tweak the numbers around if you have to. But I use $10 an hour at 20 hours per week. We've got a college kid living in the house right now during this virus thing, and he jumped over and started working for Domino's. He's averaging about $80, and I'd say, it depends. He's changing stores now, but let's say, I think he's averaging, it probably all said, $60, $70 a night in tips. Okay, so you can do all kinds of crazy things to make money, but do something. All right. So I said, what I'm showing you here is work an extra job, 20 hours a week. All right. What are you talking? 20 hours isn't a whole lot of time. Now, if you're working 40 hours a week and you're coming home going, oh, God, I'm dying. Well, yeah, you're dying now. But guess what? 20, 30 years from now, you're going to be dying even more. So get a sense of urgency. Bite the bullet for a few years, but have a plan. That's what I'm trying to map out here is a plan. So if you work for an extra job, $10 an hour, 20 hours a week, and I'm not saying doing it forever, but at that much, okay, $10 times 20 hours, I'm looking at $200 you're going to gross. Uncle Sam's going to screw you out of some of it, so I'm estimating $50. I don't know. It might be more, might be less for you. Well, let's say it's $50. So that's going to leave you $150 a week net. Okay? And most people go, that's not a lot of money. Well, that's per week. If you take a couple weeks off for vacation, some do, some don't, but whatever, say 50 weeks out of the year, you're going to have $7,500 in an account. All right? If you do that over the next 4 years, I know 4 years is a long time, but you know what? So's 40. So do that for 4 years, and as you're doing it, start investing slowly so that by the time you have this nest egg built up, you're good at it. Okay, so now you're good at it. If you got $30,000 that you can invest, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. And here, if you're making 10%, that's $3,000 a month, right? I'm talking monthly here on your investments. Now, can you make 10% every month? You should. If you can't, then we need to talk more or something. But some months you might make more, 20%. At one point, my portfolio was up to 30%. Okay, so why am I showing you these numbers, and why is this number significant? There are so many places in the world that you can live on $2,000 a month.